So one of our clients in the Department of Defense had a big problem with processes. Everything was being done manually. They were using whatever the information workers' skill set was to accomplish the process, and we all know how fast information workers can change as we play musical chairs in the department. They had people coming in with Excel experience that would do the process with an Excel spreadsheet, emailing around to everybody. And then the next person would come in and say, hey, I can do that in a PDF form. That's my skill set. And so now we're all using their PDF form. Somebody else comes in and says, I don't know how to do any of this stuff. I can't change that PDF form, and I got a change I got to make. But they know how to use email, right? And so they just manage the process through email. They just start shooting out emails to people and telling them what to do and expecting a response back. So that got too hard for organizations to be efficient, and there was just constant change and churn. And so what we said was, look, you've got a great technology stack with your enterprise services, and especially now that you're using DoD 365, which is the department's version of Office 365, let's use that technology to institutionalize some of these processes, and let's use that technology and those tools to automate these processes and bake the business rules right into them so that people don't have to really understand all the ins and outs of the process. The process takes care of them through the technology. And there's validation rules to make sure they type things in right. If they put yes in some box that makes some other thing irrelevant, they don't get shown that other thing, right? There's this wizard-like process that just steps them through, and emails get sent off, and how long things take get tracked automatically by the system, so they can get dashboards that show them, are able to measure progress and track performance with these things. So these were huge, huge advantages to the organization to get out of that manual, sandbox of how we're doing things, how we're doing business on a daily basis, and getting to this place where now technology is actually helping me do those time-consuming, tedious tasks that the computer does really well, but people don't do so well, and then free up our time to do the things that we do really well, the thinking things, the things that take a lot more consideration that a computer can't give to things. So that was one of the things that really benefited this client when we were able to bring that process automation framework to their environment, is it gave them that institutionalized process now that's not constantly changing and that people can just come in and plug into, and that made their jobs easier, made their products much higher quality, gave it a lot more consistency to it, gave the users, whereas before users had to come in the organization and ask around and figure out, like, who do I need to talk to go get a parking pass? Who do I need to talk to get a network account? How do I get my Cyber token request process started? And they didn't know who to go to, right? Now we have a portal. They can go and click a button, and it takes them right to that first step, and it walks them through. And if they want more detail about what goes on with this process and how long it should take, it's all right there. So this is something that's been very, very helpful for many, many of our clients. Again, we just had a big success with one, so we wanted to share that with you.